Hey guys, welcome back. No Adidas hat, so it's not about Adidas. Um, just want to have a quick rant and ramble and rant, whatever you want to call it. Few things that have I got I got to clarify again. I had a few people uh, ask me what's going on with the channel. They don't like this new, 1 day uh, thing that I'm doing. That's constructive criticism. That's fine. I was going to explain to them, message them back, but I decided just to do this video to explain to you what it is. Um, First off, they like to where I'd wear something for 4 or 5 days a week and give a good in-depth review on it. My reviews were never that in-depth anyway. Let's be real. uh, yes, I gave you more notes and what I smelled and what people thought of it, but these little one-day things are still reviews. They're just quick little reviews. And I'm not giving you a bunch of notes and everything. You can get all that anyway, guys. Honestly, just go to Fragrantica. Go to Base Notes. Go to the official website of the house. I mean, they'll give you all them notes. When I pick up a note or an accord, I'll tell you like I do, but not, I'm still giving you what it smells like, how it performs, and if I got any compliments on it, and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's still a review. It's just not, I didn't wear it for a week, that's all. And the reason I'm doing it is this is hard to do. I know a lot of people think it's just, you just sit in front of a camera or whatever and jib, 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 jib. And which for the most part is true. But it's hard to do in the fact that it can be mentally draining to pick something to wear for a few days, decide what you're going to wear, especially when you get as much as I do, and try to talk about it, try to say something different that everybody else isn't saying, and it's hard to stand out, especially in this YouTube community now, because it seems like everybody who buys a bottle of cologne now has a YouTube channel. When I started 4 or 5 years ago, believe it or not, at least 3, if not 4, there was some YouTube channels, but it wasn't near as big as it is now. And yeah, and a lot of, like I said, it seems like everybody who buys a bottle of cologne now has got to jump on YouTube and talk about it. So it's hard to stand out. That's one of the reasons another reason I did it, simply for ease of, like I said, not mental health. It's not mental health. It's just hard to pick something and wear it and decide what you're going to wear. This way I can just go and buy my shelves. I can just wear whatever's on my shelf the next day. And I don't think anybody's done that yet. I could be wrong, but I think it'll help me stand out a bit because I don't think anybody's just, most people want to jump on a hype train, and I've been guilty of it myself, of course, try to get views and everything. But I'm at the point right now where I don't really care about all the views I get and shit like that. I just want to have fun and do this, and that's fun for me. And it makes it easier. And like I said, nobody seems to have done it. Have they done days with? Of course they have. But have they done it this way, where they don't pick it the way it's on the shelf, picks it? You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what scent it is, who makes it, whether it's a summer scent in the winter or winter scent in the summer, you're going to wear it and see how it does. And I thought was different and an easier thing to do. So that's why I'm doing this day with on the shelf. That's why I started days with anyway, first off. Before I even decided just to go with what's on the shelf, I decided to do days with because it was a way to get out more videos quicker. And I didn't have to do a bunch of, not that I did a lot of research anyway, but I didn't have to, go and check the notes and this and that, and who made the perfume, and when it was made, and the accords, and I could just, this is what I smell. This is how it did. Bang, done. So to the couple people that said they didn't like it, I accept your criticism, of course, because you weren't mean about it. You were actually legitimately asking questions, and I'm fine with that. But that is why I do it, and I hope you understand that. If you don't like it, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, but that's the way it's going to be for the next little while anyway. Because it seems to be a lot of people do like it. So, and let me know if you like that the way I'm doing the one day, the days with, you know what I mean? You're getting a video at least a day, except for my couple of days off. I said it before, I'll say it again, because you still need a break from stuff like this. Like I said, I don't do this for a living. There's guys out there that do it for a living, and that's fine. Hey, if I can make fucking half as much money as I make doing this, what I do normally, I might do it for a living. But it's not about the money to me. It's about doing the videos. And which brings me to my next point of order, shall we? There's a fella on who's got a YouTube channel. I'm not going to bring his name up or anything. And we're friends. I talk to him from time to time, and he was telling me I'm getting close to the number of followers and the number of what do you call it, hours watched. I don't know. I don't generally. That YouTube is going to be contacting me soon. So for what? They're going to want me to put ads on my videos. I said, well, I don't want to. And what he said to me is YouTube won't say it in particular words to you or whatever, but what he said to me is they're going to make you. And I said, well, what do you mean? Like, how can they make me do something? They'll just not do it. What he said they'll do, and I don't know if this is true or not, is if you don't put ads on your video so they can make money from you, they won't promote any of your videos, even to your subscribers. They won't know when a new video comes out. They won't see it pop up in their feed or whatever. I'm like, that's dirty. But, I can't believe they get away with it. But it is a free service, so I guess they can get away with it. So probably within the next year, unfortunate, you're probably going to see ads. I'll try to say no at first, and then a few months if I see my views and subscriber count going down. Which said another thing they'll do is they'll just remove subscribers. That's not cool at all, but he says they do all this stuff. So it's probably within the next year or so there might have to be ads. I don't want it. Legitimately don't want it. Unless it's going to make me thousands of dollars a month, I don't want it. They try to sugarcoat it. He was saying, oh, you're going to get money. What am I going to get? $100 a month from them? So I walk around town, I can find $100 just on the ground. So, yeah, there's nothing I can do, guys. Unfortunately, I can't fight the machine. I'm too small. Now, the bigger YouTubers can do it. They don't because they get tons of money from it, but they can do it, he said. But little guys like me, I can't fight that machine. They'll just end up fucking basically closing my channel without actually closing it. So that's unfortunate, but I'll do my best not to. He also said that I'll probably start getting, once I start getting ads and stuff, companies contacted me for things, which I'm fine with. I mean, but he was explaining to me how a lot of them work, and I'm a little naive to it. I'm not stupid, just I've never really had to deal with it for the most part. And basically, they'll give you something, and they'll want you to review it, but they'll give you basically a list of points to say, and don't say anything bad. If you say anything bad, you're going to be blacklisted by them companies. Well, and I'm going to be on a lot of black fucking lists. I'll tell you that. I'm going to be the black sheep, because I'll take their free product. I'll take their money, no problem. And I'll even say certain things if they're true, what they want me to say, but I'm gonna tell the truth. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Um, I'll be nice to it like I am to most things. I mean, I think I've talked about that before. I try to stay positive even on something that's bad. I try to find a few good things about it, but I ain't changing that for nobody. You guys come here, I think, because of my openness and my honesty, and I'm not going to change that for a couple $100 and a free bottle of cologne. Ridiculous. Stupid. Now they back a dump truck up to my house with loads of money in it. I might tell you Tom Ford Anthracite Noir is the greatest perfume ever. It is great. But you have to be a lot of money. That's a joke, guys. Kind of. I'm only human. But yeah, so that's going to change. I guess I'm going to have ads. I really don't want to, but I guess that's just the way it goes. So he also told me to watch out for bigger YouTubers stealing your ideas. And I've kind of already noticed that. Not so much with my channel. There's been a couple times I thought, well, that's coincidence. I released this video and so released theirs a couple days later. It's, they didn't plagiarize me or anything, but the idea was kind of the same. That's not saying they took it from me. That's just saying, maybe they had the idea before I did. It just took them a little while to get to it. That's a possibility. I always give people the benefit of the doubt, but I notice it a lot with smaller YouTube channels, but that are bigger than me still, that I'll watch, and then a few days later I'll watch one of the big YouTubers and they'll be doing pretty much the exact same thing. It's like, that's not cool, guys. It's almost obvious. So where I said nobody's done this really that I'm aware of, a day with, like I've been doing it, and nobody's that I'm aware of at all has done just letting the shelf pick what you're wearing for that day. But it could happen. One of the big YouTubers could see it and see that people like it or that it's a good idea, and there's nothing you can do. What am I going to do? Even if they did it, I can't say they copied me. I mean, who am I? I'm nobody. So yeah. So I mean, so he told me to keep an eye out for that too. And he's not a big YouTuber. I know you're thinking, what, there's half a dozen of them. No, he's not even in Cologne. So he does like comic books and toys and things like that, reviews and restorations and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. He didn't want me to give his name for obvious reasons because he's telling me some inside information. He didn't want to get blacklisted himself, so I'm not going to. But he told me just to be aware of that in the next year or so, that things are going to change. So, yeah, hopefully not much. I'll do my best to keep it the same because I like it the way it is. Change is scary. But yeah, anyway, that's it, guys. Just to talk about that stuff. So to sum up, I do these reviews like this now because it gets me. I like doing videos. Gets me able to do more videos. Gets more content out there. Makes people happier. There's probably going to be ads in the next year or so, and to keep an eye out for people sniping my shit. So yeah. So there you go, guys. Hope you still bear with me if like I said, I'm going to do my best to make sure nothing changes too much. Oh, and if I ever did get a sponsorship video, which probably isn't likely, but he said it's probably going to happen, I will be the first to let you know. Which brings me to the really big YouTubers. You can tell when they're doing a sponsorship video if you know what to look for. Because they'll all come out with a video on the same clone within a week or two of each other, and they'll all pretty much say the same thing. That's the bullet points I was telling you about. And Sometimes they'll say they're sponsored. A lot of times they won't. And but you can tell. You can tell. And it doesn't even sound like them half the time when they're talking to them in the sponsored video. It's almost like they're reading from the bullet points. This is an aromatic fougere. It has notes of. When I spray it on, I smell. This is a lovely scent. It's just, guys, seriously, just tell everybody, hey, they gave me money and a free bottle to say this shit, so here we go. Tune back in 6 months later when they've forgotten about it, and I'll give you the real review. All right, guys. Peace. Love. Be good to each other.